Imagine losing 7-2 to Villa. I could not give a shiny shit if we lost 1-0 or 7-2, mate. Like I say, when we win, it's 3 points at the end of the day, and that's what's important. The performance needs to be addressed and will be addressed moving forward. So you can 7-2 it as much as you want. It's not going to change anything. We're still going to win the title this year. That's the way it's going to be. And people who think I'm arrogant, I really couldn't give a shiny shit what you think. I believe in this group of players, and I believe in the manager, and I believe in the hard work that's been done to get Liverpool to the position that they're in. And the fact that your clubs are in a shambles and you don't believe that about your own club, that's your own fucking problem. Go deal with it. I'm happy. And you guys can't stand seeing Liverpool fans happy, so you're trying to just make us implode. It isn't going to happen, I'm sorry. We're in too good of a place right now. These players have earned our respect. They've earned our belief. They've earned the forgiveness for that shitty performance, as long as they go out and address it against Everton. And that's where the difference lies here. And I'm going to continue to say that, because it's the truth. I know every single one of our subscribers in here that's a Liverpool fan knows that that was a once-off yesterday. They know it wasn't acceptable. They expect the manager to give them a bollocking, and they expect Liverpool to come out against Everton and put it right. But we can't do anything about it now. We have to live with the international window, and we'll come back after that and we'll go for the Merseyside derby. If we get 3 points there and Bobby Firmino bags a goal, then this is all going to be forgotten about and we're on back on the road to redemption. That's the next thing to look forward to. That's where my mind is right now. 7-2's done. Dead. It's gone. It's over. Congratulations to Villa. We move on. It's only a blip. We go again, said John P. What do you think about the High Line and Joe Gomez? The High Line, as I said, I addressed it a little bit earlier on in the stream. And look, I'm no tactical genius, so I'm not trying to come on here and proclaim to be on Match of the Day or anything. But from my take on the tactical line is that you need two things to happen. You need the line to be held correctly, and you need the players to all move in unison as a unit. But you also need the press to come from those in front of that defensive line, so players don't have the time on the ball to be able to spray passes or dink balls over the top. Because if you've got so much space behind you that we have and you don't time it right, the margin for error for those passes that the attacking players have is huge. They just need to put it into an area and trust that somebody like Ollie Watkins, with the pace that he has, will get on to the end of it. So the pressure needs to come from the midfield and the attackers, so as there isn't time to get the head up and have a look. They're either forced backwards or they're forced to hit a hit and hope ball that gives their defenders more chance to set. Sometimes you like that free kick routine from Villa yesterday, from their perspective, was so well worked, but from our perspective it was infinitely avoidable. Lens-based media said possible formation change to shore things up for the derby. Villa want to beat Everton so we can win the league. Thank you for answering my question. My pleasure, mate. I'll try and get through as many as I can. Love the Klopp dressing room of Villa. Oh, I'd love to have seen what he said. I really would. Do you think we should have got another replacement for Adrian this window? Yes, I do. Look, I've been saying that for a long time. Not that I've anything against Adrian. Not at all. When Simon Mignolet moved on, that was an easy enough deal for the club to make because he was a free agent. We did it and he came in. At the time, if I'm right, Alisson had missed very few, if any, games for Liverpool Football Club through injury. Yeah, Kylian Kelleher had been given a few opportunities in the League Cups, and so had Simon Mignolet. But through injury, Alisson had missed very little. So Liverpool looked at it and had a goalkeeper with not much of an injury record and probably rolled the dice a little bit, thinking we might get away with this long enough. We've went out and brought in a very young goalkeeper in Pitaluga. We've got Kylian Kelleher there. But the fact of the matter is, as of right now, we don't have somebody at the level that they can go and challenge Alisson. You look at United as an example. I mock them about a lot of things, but they've got strength and depth when it comes to the goalkeeping department. David De Gea, Henderson and Romero, albeit Romero could be moved. I haven't been keeping track of it today, so he could well move on. That's the level you should be at. That's what Liverpool should have. We should have somebody like an Ergkan Kikir there as backup challenging. And again, whatever I say, Jurgen Klopp, John Achterberg and the coaches, they know everything that we know. Everything that you and I think that we spot in that team, they've seen 6 months ago. They're well ahead of us on these type of things. So this group, the club, the owners, the manager, the staff, the players, they've earned our respect and they've earned the right to have belief from us in what they're going to do and how they're going to react. Because every time that they have been asked the question, they have reacted. Barcelona, 3-0, we're thinking to ourselves, Christ, how's this going to work out? Bang, they go and get it done. In the derby against Everton, didn't give up. Divock Origi there. And not only the game against Barcelona, a game against Barcelona with no Bobby Firmino, we had Robbo go off, no Mohamed Salah. And we still went out and beat a team with the greatest player of all time in it. 2 former Liverpool players with a point to prove. These players have earned that right to have a bad day at the office. It happens to anybody. And yesterday, between Villa being really good, between the deflections, between us not taking chances, between some very good goals from Villa's perspective, that's what happens.